What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dandy. Tonight we're on episode 10 of Three Gatsu, no Gatsu, no San, no Gatsu, no March comes in like a lion. 10 episode 10, like I said. So basically, what's going on? We revived the spirit of a old defeated Matsunaga Suichi, Shoichi. I missaid it. An old man who is ready to give up on Shogi, be slain by Rei the Grim Reaper. But Rei, of course, compassion grind set, gets him back on his feet. That's pretty much where we're at. Yeah. I don't really have that much to say on last episode. Are we gonna get into episode 10 on record time? Is that the idea here? Is that so exciting? I mean, I'm scared of the woman. I don't know really where we're going. The last one was good. I'll say my favorite thing about the last one was his perspective, old man's perspective on Rei as like a normal person getting destroyed by like a giga OP person is really interesting. Like that's a perspective I feel like I haven't really seen much before, because usually, you know, you don't really care about like the normal person that's just like there off of like hard work and effort, that's like, you know, they're good at what they do, but they're kind of middling when ranked amongst others, but they've, you know, still been grinding at it. I mean, that's a real, it's crazy. I mean, that's a interesting perspective, but I think that's also probably the most common perspective, right? Or like at least more common than the people at the very top. But the perspective of the people at the very top is just going to be seen more because it's going to be, people are more interested in the people at the top, right? So I don't know, the stairs that are climbed as Rei continues to, you know, get better at Shogi, and, you know, to go up you got to step on others that then go beneath you. Those stairs have their own stories to tell, and that, you know, that kind of crazy, that kind of interesting, is it not? But yeah. We're jumping to episode 10. That's all I gotta say on this one, man. I'm a little late to this one again. This Songatsu episode again. It's funny. Pretty much the same thing as the last episode kept me up for this one. Where I was just like, you know what? I don't wanna. And then it happened again last night. You know what? I don't wanna. And then it happened again. And it just happened a couple times, and now it's, what day is it? Wednesday? It's Wednesday morning. This was supposed to come out freaking 12 hours ago? 12 hours ago. But that is okay. Okay? Because even if you fail one Shogi match, or better yet, you lose a Shogi piece, you can keep playing the match. You know what I mean? The game's only over when you say it's over, because you're the one playing the game, right? Or you die. Then the game's over because you're dead. And that's kind of a GG. But maybe the game's not over when you're dead. You ever think about that? That's kind of a hopium, isn't it not? That would be nice. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm not going to repeat a lot of this stuff from, or a lot of that, because it's pretty much just the same stuff as last episode. And repetition is a waste of both of our time. You know what I mean? So, better yet, let's just jump into episode 10. Episode 10, let's get going in a 3, a 2, a 1, bang. You gotta stop starting with the OP, man. Like, it just, like, I'm a finicky little lad sometimes, right? So I just gotta be doing something, and I guess let me check subtitles. Subtitles is working. Yeah, everything's working fine. Alright. Let's just enjoy this OP, get back in the spirit. What do I want? What do I want from this show? I'm ready for it to hurt me again. Last episode I was saying, please don't hurt me. I'm ready for it to hurt me again. Because I'm feeling pretty good right now. Or at least, you know, heart's still beating. So, I'm feeling pretty alright. So I'm ready for whatever I want to throw at me, right? It's a good spot to be. Good spot being me. Bump a chicken. I'll take a bump of the chicken real quick. You know what I'm saying? Why is my chest burning with passion? There's a reason for all of that. Is there? That's a little doomer of me to say. We can hope. We can hope that there's a meaning behind that passion. Nah. Just beyond my reach. That's crazy. Like, I feel like everything feels like just beyond reach, like, all the time, you know? But, like, is it actually there? Or does it just feel like you're on the tipping point? Maybe life is just one big tipping point. One big razor's edge. Long and sharp. I'm yammering! Okay. Let's just watch the show. Who are we playing against right now? Are we playing against the guy? Something Given, part 1. Are we playing against old man? I don't know. Alright, Ray. My boy. Ah, he's playing alone. Okay. So he's practicing different boards. He got his juice too. What? The subtitles weren't even correct, man. Okay, Kyoko's calling again. Something Christmas bells. Trust. I don't wanna throw off the timer. Wait, there's no timer because this is screw the timer. I'm not doing a timer for this episode. I've decided. Because this is full opacity. Okay, December. When Christmas was approaching. I pretty much was thinking that because of the Christmas bells. Okay. Kyoko calling again. Christmas time. Kyoko episode. Okay, so we are suffering. Was she wearing that originally? Ooh, I like that. The thing that keeps track of the height of the water. That's pretty real. That's a fun little IRL detail, you know. You'd see that just looking around. So I like that they included it. You don't think about like those kinds of structures very often. Oh, standoff. Yeah, I assumed. He gets mad a lot, doesn't he? No, you're not coming in my room. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She wants to go in so bad. Dang. Well, let's see if you can. She probably can. Bro, she is paying way too much attention to this. She knows exactly what it is, bro. Like, why does she... Oh, this guy's depressed. This guy's so depressed. Why are you, like, looking into the tragic backstories of all the people Ray plays against? You're so annoying. Who breaks bad? Ooh, crazy shots going on. With the very strong, like, black and white, like, thing there. The lighting. Stick to me like glue. I quite liked that. Honey the poison brew. You're so bad. I hate this woman so much. I'm so sick of her, bro. She's so mean to Ray, and I like Ray, man. Stop being so mean. Like, you don't gotta be so mean. Got one up so hard. It's like, what is that in the back? Like diseases, dude? Like viruses? Oh my goodness, I don't know why she's making me so extra mad this episode. I can't do it. She's so frustrating. Like, I don't care. Be quiet. But Ray likes it. He likes talking to her, a part of him, but a part of him hates it. And he hates that he likes it. And that's so sad. You know what I mean? This is brutal. Such a bad relationship. Such a toxic relationship. Just go, hey, can we hang out with the sisters again? I want to go see Momo freaking play Shogi, man. Can I just watch Momo do a freaking paw punch, please? I need Momo to paw punch someone. Can Momo, I think, could beat Kyoko in Shogi. Thoughts? He left. Wait, what have you done? What? That was rude. Let him finish his sentence, man. No, I'll let it slide because it's Ray, my goat. It's just Christmas depression episode. My goodness. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I kind of don't like Christmas either for that. For this kind of reason. Not this reason, but... I don't know. I don't like giving or receiving gifts. It just... For me, it's more of a, like, a consumerist type thing. I don't like all the consumerism. But... That guy is important. Yeah, he is shaded different. Like... Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy. You can see he's shaded just a little more or something. He's different stylization from the other characters. It's funny. Good shot. I like how everything got darker because the light came in, so it's like as if the camera focused again. This music's kind of interesting too. Okay.
時間になりました。時間になりました。時間になりました。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。
Let's have a good match, why don't we? Please. Why does this guy have such a strong... Dude, this guy's got a strong jaw. This guy is rock solid. Ah, he's playing the divorcee opening. It's an opening that was popularized by men that are gonna get divorced. Okay. We're being real. Dang, this guy looks sad. What's the board looking like? The Ponder. I like this guy's design. I like the loose tie. He's a very tired businessman. Careful, bud. See, the title is something given. So what is something being given in this game, or is like the win or loss gonna be given? Like, I don't want Ray to throw. I don't think he's planning to. Unopened, either of his drinkuses. He going drinkless. Other guy's been slurping. Ray wins, I think? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, he drank one of his drinks. Something given part 2. Is Ray gonna somehow clutch out this family's Christmas or something? What is happening? What is the next move here? Back to your room? Oh no, this is not your room. Oh, resetting the board. Giving him like a tip or something? What's going on? Nice!
要するに君は俺が途中で投げたって言いたいんだろう。
安井さんとの対局は夕方を前にあっけなく終わりを迎えた。
Making him feel better about the loss, maybe, so he wouldn't go crazy.
をつけて9-5に KO を打って。ああ、確かにそうだね。気がついたら絶対刺してたね。でもな、気がつかなかったんだもん。しょうがないよね。そりゃ君には分かったのかもしれない。
This guy.
俺には分かんなかった。
Why does Ray keep interacting with depressed men, bro?
独り言のようにつぶやき続ける安井さんのため息に、かすかに混ざるアルコールの匂いが僕の胸をざわつかせた。序盤は櫓の駒組みで、
Yeah, please explain, because I was not following.
慎重に、慎重に。言い聞かせる声が聞こえるような指し方だった。ミスするな。ミスするな。
I like these horns.
しかし、昼食休憩の後、
After the lunch break. Oh, they have lunch breaks? Oh, he saw it.
一呼吸遅れて。
Ouch. Oh, he saw the blunder. The blunder.
いや、でもこの先、8六歩から玉頭を攻められたらわからない。そして馬を引かれて粘られたら、勝敗はどちらに傾くか。とその時、安井さんの輪郭が力を失って緩んでいくのが見えた。
Couldn't play from behind.
まだ道は全て消えたわけじゃないのに。
娘さんが言ったんですって。
ちょっと待って、なんで、どうして、そんな簡単に手放しちゃダメだ。集中を、意識を。
せめてクリスマスまでは。
It's kind of funny.
なものをこんなたやすく。
He's so desperate for him to put up a good fight, bro. Like, please, I want you to at least like have a chance of winning, my boy. It's funny because Ray's not even like fully paying attention to the game. He's thinking about the at-home situation of the guy he's playing against. He's not even thinking about the game as like fully focused, but he's saying, please don't lose focus. That's crazy. It's crazy how different their situations are. And like skill, that Ray's able to kind of be unfocused a little bit and just, you know what I mean, have his attention diverted and he's still rolling. But is that where he resigned? I think it is, yeah. Alright, let's see what the end result of this loss will be. Because that's really what's at stake. Are we just gonna leave? No, okay. Any moves, Ray? I feel like Ray gotta have a move. This guy looks like me. Like, how I look on the inside. No moves, right? No moves. Alright. I imagine he was thinking about it. Did you leave the gift? The gift? The gift, the gift, the gift. You have to go save Christmas. Go save Christmas, my Santa Claus. Ray, my Santa Ray, bro. Ray Claus. Get in there. Go save Christmas. Run! He's going to the bar. He's going to the bar. But you gotta save Christmas before, and then he'll remember it's for his family. Yes. He looks inside the bag. It's just full of whiskey. Wait a second. This isn't a Christmas gift. He's like, oh, perfect. I was about to drink all that. No. Come on. It's Christmas, man. Look at this happy set. Bro. It's for your kid, isn't it? There we go. Don't gotta be so mad. Like, come on, man. You gotta lock it in. For the family, bro. That's okay. He's going through a lot. You did a good thing, Ray. The lingering feeling of the bag being snatched out of his hand. Okay. Bit less satisfying than the last old man that you beat in Shogi, and then somewhat tried to, like, you know what I mean? Last one was inspiring. This one so far is just kind of sad. Ray's feeling it. For us to run it off. That's real. Gotta run off that energy. Go! Go, my boy! Are you running somewhere? Are you running somewhere, or are you running? There's a big difference. Very big difference. You might be running somewhere. I don't know. Because it's like either a vent for frustration. Ooh, this looks like a... Ooh, I like that. Ooh, through the like the trees and such there. I think it's just venting frustration as opposed to any... like, trying to get somewhere quick. It really be like that sometimes. Damn! Damn! Dude! You tell him! Holy shit! Are you good? My boy?
逃げるなら逃げられるくらいならなんで戦う理由がないと言いながら本当は身の内に獣が住むのを知っている。
Okay.
周りのものを食いちぎってでも生きていくためだけに走り出す獣。戦いが始まればどうしても生きる道へと手が伸びてしまう。
I like it.
誰を不幸にしても
Bro wants to win.
どんな世界が待っていても
Well, for the sake of survival, right? Yeah. And you shouldn't, like, even if it means misery for others, it is what it is, man. I mean, he's kind of right. If you don't want to lose, then get better. Like, I kind of like it, Ray. I kind of like it, Ray. You know, it's not his burden to bear the misery of others like that, right? You just do right by the people around you, and that's all you gotta do, right? GG. My goodness. I was not expecting that out of my boy there. Bro really let it all out for a second. So hard he literally fell down. This is what happens when we haven't seen the sisters in freaking forever, man. It just... It boils over, man. I need my girl. I need Akari, man. I like that, though. I like that, like, beast that won't give up. I like that energy. I like that energy, Ray. That's a good... You gotta keep that thing alive. Keep that beast alive, okay? Survival instinct, right? It keeps you going, right? I mean, that's just life, you know? If you don't have that thing, then what do? Roll over and die? I mean, like... Nothing wrong with having that beast that wants to live. I think there's everything right with that. Man, but there's something nice about hearing him say, like, you just suck. You know what I mean? He's like saying, like, you're not allowed to, like, do this and then complain. When I'm out here freaking putting my all into it, you can't put in your half and then just be like, oh, I just am worse, and then give up, and then... Yay! The family. But, you know what I mean? I want to grab his dialogue.
僕はバカだ。
違うわ。私が来て欲しかったの。
I wanted you to come over.
私なのよ。
I want to... Ooh! Idols! They're idols! Kyoko, get off the stage!
みんな、俺と桐山の活躍、しっかり見てくれよな。先生。
Wait, this is fun. This is a fun one. I like this one. This one's wholesome. Dang, Kyoko kind of work it though. She kind of pose. Momo definitely carrying right now. I'm gonna be honest. Momo is on it. But dang, okay, I like it. A little bit of an idol action, bro. It's just like, I feel like I've seen this kind of outfit too. It's almost like cowboyish. It feels kind of southern to me. Am I wrong? My goodness, Ray. My goodness, Ray. I've done this. Yeah, I think everybody should do this every once in a while. Yeah, I usually do this when I'm driving. I'll just yell. I'll just scream. I'm like, ah! You know what I mean? That's just life sometimes, man. You just gotta vent. You just gotta let that out, bro. You know, or running, bro. That's what, like, the main reason that because I haven't ran in too long, but usually my motivation for running is, like, emotional, right? Or, like, just exercise in general, though usually I do running. I go on a big ol' running run. That's because it's just, you know what I mean? And then you do it so hard that you can't even, like, get mad anymore, because you're too tired to get mad. That's kind of lit. I like this, though. Give me it again, Ray. You let him know, bro. No, everything's not your fault. I'll answer these. Is everything my fault? No. What should I have done instead? Nothing. You had good moves. You won the match. You should have fought your hardest and won. You gave the Christmas present. It's his fault that he didn't accept it. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make it drink. You're good. Go to hell? I like it. It's your own fault for being bad is perhaps the best line he's ever said. Speak, Ray. You lost because you suck. Agreed. Right, and this is good, because he's like saying it's your fault. He's admitting that it's not Rei's fault for winning, it's their fault for losing. And then this, I can tell when you don't. Ooh. Then just quit. You tell him. Dude, I like this line too. I like how he keeps saying, like, I have no use. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, so, like, focused onto him. And there was another line, I can tell when you don't. I have no use for shitty players. That sound kind of like a, bro, that kind of cooks. That's like top tier. He sounds like a top tier when he says this, does he not? Ooh, and the blur there of, like, the blur of the screen is like his tears, right? And then he just, ow, your jaw. Or your face. Wow, he really tinks that. He cares so much. He's such a caring kid, man. Don't, like, it just sucks, man. This is why, bro, I really feel like, it's one of those things. I used to be the kid, you know what I mean? Where, I used to be the kid, you know what I mean? True. I used to be the kid that, like, I would hear a sad story. My mom would tell me a sad story of, like, oh, neighbor Jimmy's dog got out and they ain't find him for 3 whole days. Yeah, that's what my mom sounds like. No, it's not. But I would hear something like that, and I would sob. I would be like, no, neighbor Jimmy, bro, his dog, bro. No. You know what I mean? Because it's, like, that compassion, right? And it can be so brutal to be, like, super empathetic like that, because you'll just constantly feel miserable because the world has a lot of misery in it. You know what I mean? Right? Especially in the modern day where, like, you just pull up freaking, if I pull up my phone and go Reddit popular, right? Or freaking news, or freaking, I don't know, Facebook. I don't know how Facebook, or like Instagram probably, but like especially just whatever. You go to any news thing anywhere. If I scroll for like 10 seconds, there's gonna be something really sad in there. There's gonna be some like person that died, some kid that got kidnapped and killed, some murder, some execution that the person was innocent, some like place getting bombed. Like there's gonna be always something. And it's like, what are you even supposed to do if you're empathetic like that, right? And for Rei, it's like, it's different, obviously. It's a completely different thing. Where, like, he's empathetic for all the people that he has to beat because all he has is Shogi and that's his way of surviving, right? That's the way that he can live on his own and not go back to that house. And even if when he was in that house, it was all Shogi. So that's all he has. So he needs to do this, but he's so empathetic that it kills him to do it. It's a lose-lose, right? And personally, I just kind of, like, lowered my empathy. It took a long time, and I don't really know how it happened. Probably just, like, numb to the suffering a little bit, where it's like, well, the world sucks, and I can't just keep crying about it, because it's just not doing anything, right? And a healthy dose of cynicism, or unhealthy, take your pick. But, like, yeah, because it's just, what are you supposed to do? I mean, he even says that. What was I supposed to, what should I have done, right? Then what should I have done instead? There's nothing to do. You, like, throw the match, but he needs to win to survive. Right? Freaking give the guy a motivational speech. It works sometimes. It works for on episode 9 with this old man, but he can't keep sacrificing his time, his energy, his effort to tend to the feelings of those he tramples. Because guess what? Like, you know what I mean? He can do it sometimes, and I think it's a good action if he does. But, like, some people either won't accept it or will take so much time that you just don't have the time to help him with it, right? This guy. Get a grip. And this was our last Christmas. Get a grip. Like, do I need to smack ya? Would that wake your booty up? Let me read again what Kyoko was saying, like the exactness of his situation. Here the daughter had one wish. She said, I want to be with daddy until Christmas. That's so sad. That's actually, it seems he's finally getting divorced because of the gambling and all that stuff whenever he loses. And the daughter just wanted to have another Christmas with daddy, bro. That is so sad, actually. Mine goodness gravy God. But what are you supposed to do? Huh? Bear that suffering on your back? Or suffer as you let them win? But then what? He wins, the daughter gets Christmas with daddy, and then what? He loses his next match, goes on a drinking binge, and then the same thing happens. It's just after Christmas. Right? Like, who cares? Well, that's a bit wrong. But like, you know what I mean? There comes a point that it's like, what can he fix there? What can he actually fix off of any of that? How is a bird chirping right now? Can you all hear that? Probably not. Bro, I swear the birds have been waking up early. I know I'm like up late, but the birds are waking up early. Yeah, I mean, I know what the word pieces means, man. What is the meaning of the word pieces? A part of a whole, such as a fragment. Pieces of broken glass. That's a good example of that. That's pretty scary. Pieces. What about puzzle pieces? Can't we just say puzzle pieces instead of pieces of broken glass? Isn't that crazy? Puzzle pieces can be put together, but glass can't. Well, unless you glue it together. What is this guy yammering about? I don't freaking know. But yeah, I don't know, Ray. Like, what do? Do you harden your heart? Is that really what you do? Is that, right? Do you blind yourself? Plug your ears to the suffering of the world? Do you not listen to Kyoko when she spits these cursed phrases, right? These revelations of knowledge that just hurt him? Because that's the sad thing. He gains knowledge about their living situation and it hurts him. So what does he do? Not gain the knowledge, right? Ignorance is a bliss? Because that's the option. That's an option, right? Where he like in some way, I mean, I don't know how exactly this would happen, but he stops like either hearing, he stops hearing it from Kyoko, right? Maybe he makes it clear to Kyoko in some form that he's not going to be hearing it anymore. Like, don't tell me or I'm cutting you off forever, and she listens. I don't know if that would work, but, you know, either he somehow stops it where he doesn't hear about it, and then he's ignorant as a bliss, which is like, how are you supposed to live on if you're aware that you're living in ignorance? Because that's the crazy thing. Ignorance is a bliss, like, is so wonderful, I think. It's literally a bliss. It's in the name, man. But as soon as you know about ignorance as a bliss, then, like, ignorance can no longer be blissful. Because you're no longer ignorant. Like, you've irreversibly stepped into a new place. Right? I don't think you can return to ignorance. That is because if you do it, I mean, it's just delusion at that point. In which case you can say delusion is a bliss. That's fine. Right? I think there is a level of which you can, like, trick yourself. But, I mean, that's an option, I guess, Ray. I don't know how effective it would be. I think it's very hard to delude yourself. It depends on the person, probably, honestly. But yeah, you could do that, or you can harden your heart, lower your empathy so that you're no longer hurt by this, so that the faint smell of alcohol in his breath, instead of, like, being in pain by this, instead of feeling like you're stabbing him with each piece you're playing, you know, you just feel fine. But, like, what does that result in? Right? Where you, like, lower your empathy. What does that do? Doesn't that just, like, does that not just, like, harden you? Make you cold and calloused? I feel like like, that phrase, like, harden you, make you cold and calloused, I mean, like, the connotation is negative, right? Is it not? I feel like every time I hear something like that, it's negatively connotated. And so, but, like, what's the alternative, man? I don't get it, man. Right? What's the alternative? You just suffer and then you go repair your wounded emotional state with, like, a support network? Right? Like Akari and the sisters, where it's like, I feel miserable because of this thing, and so I just go to people that, like, bring me joy. So it's like, okay. Because it's like, okay, what do I do when there's misery coming towards me? Do I ignore it in some form? Ignorance is a bliss. Right? Do I, like, null myself to it? Make myself cold, hardened, calloused, etc.? Or do I just counteract it with, like, joy? Maybe? Is that an option? Where you just... Like, for Ray, it would be going to the sisters, and, like, it'd be, like, a coping mechanism. Yeah, do you just address it with some sort of coping mechanism? But, like, wouldn't it be better to not suffer in the first place? Wouldn't it be best if you could just, like, laugh it all off or something? or just it just bounces off of you. I mean, I feel like that would be optimal, would it not? Because then you don't even need to cope, right? That'd be the best situation if you could just live without needing to cope. Of course, it's impossible, or nearly, right? To live without ever needing to cope, but like to minimize the suffering you or the misery, the pain that you have that then you would need to patch up. I feel like that'd be best. But yeah, it's like I don't know if ignorance is possible. I really don't know if ignorance is possible for Ray. Even like I feel like he feels it whenever like how could he. He's so empathetic and like understanding of the world, right? He's not naive. That whenever he plays a piece against a guy with a sad look in his eyes, he's gonna feel it. I think he's gonna feel it. And so I don't think ignorance is gonna work for him. Cold, calloused, etc. I don't know, man. Maybe, but I don't feel that's like a direction that Ray will go. I mean, maybe there's a feeling of that if anyone, I feel like I felt that just from Soya Toji, the white hair guy. That guy looked pretty cold and calloused, and it was like all wintry when we saw that, right? He's really the runner. You get him. You chase him, man. You chase your own frustration, right? You're not even, well, you're not chasing it. You're fueled by it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, that's just the world, man. This is such the world moment. And it's one of those things that, like, I don't freaking know what to do about it. And it brings me pain. This is a freaking sad freaking recording. Oh, man. What is happening anymore, man? I'm sitting in this chair for, like, what, like the 700th time just yammering? Is it actually 700? Let me check. How many videos have I made? Yeah, I've 702 on the channel. That's not including all of them, because there are some that have been privated and some that never made it onto the screen, but, you know, that I never actually uploaded. But yeah, 702, so I'm probably at like 7. It's probably number 750 that I've sat in this chair to record. And I'm just blammering about, oh, the world is sad and you need to, you know, close off yourself, maybe, or be ignorant, maybe, or delude yourself, maybe. What is this guy even saying anymore? I just don't get it anymore, man. What am I even doing in this chair? I don't get it, man. And the reason that this is, listen, this is relevant to the show, okay? I wouldn't be saying this if it wasn't relevant to the show. Because guess what? That's what Ray feels with Shogi sometimes, man. Ray playing Shogi is me recording. It's real. Am I wrong? Doesn't it just feel like that? That like, but the thing is, for me, it's like, I'm not doing this to survive. Or I think in some degree I was, and have, right? Where it's been like a necessary creative outlet. Sure. And I'm sure people can feel that with all sorts of things. But what about when that starts to like, I don't know. But I don't know. Does that just change? Do you always need one of those? For Ray, it's so literal, right? It's literally his life. But I don't know what it is for me. I don't know what it is for anybody. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Being born with a talent, but not having the passion to cultivate it. Or not cultivate. Being born with a talent, but not having the passion that makes it feel worth pursuing. What a curse that is. I kind of feel that with, school. Like academics. I'm really good at academics. That's not me, but the thing is, I don't care. I don't value it very much, man. I ace a test, and I fail a test? Well, that doesn't feel good, because part of my being is structured on being good at this thing. So what, it only leads me to pain? I don't know, man. What is valuable? What trait is valuable? That's the question. I think that's just what you need to figure out. You need to find something. I think the passions should need to come first. I mean, survival needs to come first, right? Like what Ray's doing. But, like, he either needs to, like you need to have something to keep you moving, right? Because just survival just gets you to the island, like he was saying. You know? What, you swim to an island and then you just rest and waste away in your room with your boxes unpacked, or just still packaged, rather. You know what I mean? Like, is that, that can't be that can't be high well-being, man. That gotta be low well-being. Low on the well-being metric, Ray. So, what do we do, man? We passion. I mean, that's what the ED and the OP make me feel. They feel pretty passioned. Your words enter my ears and catch fire. A warm corner in my once chilly bosom. Right? That's like, a spark lights. A glorious flame burns, right? A star is lit. It's lit, man. But I don't know, man. Sometimes the wood is just wet. Pause. You know what I mean? And it just won't get lit. Before long, the fire dies out. That's what I'm saying right now. What are you saying? Wait, let me mute this. Leaving just one smoldering ember. What do you do with it, man? Which remains with me and won't ever go away. So you're just left with that little iota of heat. Living inside of me in a place closest to my heart. The warmth lives close to your heart, keeping you warm. Heart implies that's like emotional and like important in that way. I don't know, man. Is this show gonna fix me? I think it might. I actually don't think it might. I hope it does. I think it's helpful though. I actually really quite like this show. It really, like, it's so slow with how it does things, right? Like so many long shots of just watching, which then makes these moments of catharsis feel so much greater. It feels very real. It feels very down to earth in a lot of ways for me, man. Which I really like. I really do like that about this show. Right? Like him just running around and yelling, and like the water thing from earlier, right? Where it's like just the water thing. It's like, yeah, I've looked at the water thing before. The like markings of how tall the tide is. That's lit. I love this thing. You know what I mean? I could point it like there's a dam. Excuse my language. Climb close to like a place that I used to drive over a lot. And it's lit. You know what I mean? I love it. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of thing just makes it feel very real for me. It cuts through. It increases immersion and makes it feel so like applicable, right? It like humanizes the world or something. I was kind of talking about humanization last episode, right? So it kind of does that to like the world itself. But honestly, chat, there's no chat. It's just me. There's chat in the YouTube comments. YouTube commenters. I think that'll do it for this one. Bit of a sad energy. Not even sad. Bit of a cynical energy this episode, but that's okay. Because we press on, chat. Okay? Chat again. But even if, that's the thing, even if it is cold and desolate, you are calloused and hardened against the world, even despite all of that, you need to keep the spark alive. Okay? Keep living. That is my only command. Keep living. Life affirmation. That's all I got, man. Really curious to see how Ray's gonna keep developing. I really liked this episode for Ray, though. But on to the next. Episode 11 should be exciting. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe. If you are new, blah, blah, blah. Comment down below. If you have anything to say, I'm sure you do. Do you now? Have you ever said anything before? You can say it in the comments, okay? Because surely down there you will be heard. But yeah, on to the next. Episode 11 should be exciting. Of course. I'll be seeing you then.